Are the children of wealthier parents healthier or not? And if they are, why? Is this question about health only a question of income? This is a question that the Roman Herzog Institute commissioned a study into. And the results, and also something about what our institute does, is what I'm going to talk to you about now. First of all, about me. I'm Nese Sevsay-Tegethoff. I'm 36, I'm the mother of 2 children, and since 2007 I've been Executive Secretary of the Roman Herzog Institute. My task today should have been to celebrate my son's first birthday and to remember that indescribable feeling that mothers have after they've been carrying a baby around with them for 9 months. This flow effect that Professor Fountain described was indescribable indeed, but Ms. Marvellia managed to persuade me to come because she said to me, health is so important, and especially for children. So health is something that we often wish each other at birthdays without remembering perhaps that health is such an important prerequisite for taking part in social life at all. It's part of that human capital that a macroeconomy needs. It's also an essential basis of our lives. So it's not just a matter of justice, but it is too. It's a matter of equal opportunity. And what has all this got to do with the Roman Herzog Institute? We're a small institute, but a very excellent think tank, based, as you've heard, in Munich. And we work on issues to do with the future of the world of work. Will there be work in 30, 40 years, for example? And if we will have work, where will it be? And that relates to our second focus, which is the question about society and how it's developing, especially against this backcloth. And, of course, this has to be an important issue for companies because they say that increasingly they're suffering a lack of skilled labour. What does this mean for society? These are questions which we have interdisciplinary teams work on for us. So if you like, we're a virtual institute. We have 3 women working for us on our board and our advisory, and our economists, our psychologists. We bring into the institute, put them around a table, and get them to work together on strategies for these studies. We publish our reports every 6 or 8 weeks, and we send them out to 2,000 cascaders, hubs, who will pass that information on throughout business, throughout the world of academia. And we offer information free on our website, www.romanherzoginstitute.de. Now, I was supposed to tell you about the study I mentioned. We spent 2 years on the subject of justice and commissioned the study I mentioned. You won't be surprised to learn that, of course, parents with a higher income spend their money differently on better food, on better toys. Other studies have shown us how important it is, how important people's attitude to education is, because if you have experienced education yourself as parents, you're able to point your children in different directions. Money isn't the only thing. And one study we did calculated that if we take the equivalent monthly income and increase it by 100 euros, then people actually will spend less money on this, whereas people will spend more money on sport. I don't want you to get me wrong. Of course, disadvantaged families do require particular support. Our experts suggest that networking can help these people a great deal. We heard something about food and eating habits. Doesn't it make sense to go into schools and educate children about this a lot more, about diet? I myself think it's quite sad when I hear that 1 child in 4 arrives at school without having had breakfast. That shouldn't be so, especially if we think of financial policy and family policy. This is based so much on financial transfers, on things like child benefit, but we know we need places where people can do sport. We need places where day centers for small children, where they can move around and use their energy constructively. I'd like to conclude with a quote from that famous speech of President Herzog's when he was president. For all the debate, we need to remember again and again what kind of society we want to live in. So thank you for thinking about it with me.